Well, here we are, 8th graders. We're going to try for our third part of dimensional analysis, 5.2b. In this part, we are going to convert measures. Now you'll notice that we really aren't given a rate here. So what we do is we put the 38 inches just over 1 to remind us that it is in a numerator type position. Now I want feet. That means feet has to be in a numerator position. And if I am going to cancel or undo the inch, I'm going to want it in a denominator position. So 1 foot is 12 inches. 38 divided by 12, we round off 3.17 feet. Let's try example 2. We're going to start with 3,500 centimeters over 1. I want meters, so that means meters has to be in a numerator position. If I'm going to cancel that label of centimeters, it has to be in a denominator position. And from my conversion table, I know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Now my centimeters and centimeters will cancel. This problem is actually a mental math problem because this 0 cancels this 0, this one cancels this one, and I really have 35 divided by 1, so my answer is 35 meters. Okay, here's example 3. I need to go all the way from tons to ounces. Now if you look at your table of equivalencies, we do not have a direct conversion between tons and ounces. We are going to have to go through pounds first. So I'm going to take my 0.04 tons over 1. Tons has to be in the bottom. I know that there are 2,000 pounds to 1 ton. That tons cancels tons. But I want the ounces. If pound is in the numerator, it has to go to the denominator, which means I'll have ounces in the numerator. There are 16 ounces to 1 pound. Pound cancels pounds. So here I am rolling it through my calculator, 0.04 times 2,000 times 16, and I'm going to get 1,280 ounces. All right, you hit pause and try example 4, then I'll show you how it's done. Okay, folks, how'd you do? We need to take days to hours. Days cancels days, and the hours cancels the hours. When we put that through the calculator, we're going to find that it's 864 minutes. How you doing? Starting to pick this up again? Pretty much like what we did in parts 1 and 2, except that we don't have to we're going to start out with something over 1, okay? Again, hit pause, convert, and then I'll show you how it's done. To get from gallons to pints, I'm first going to have to go through quarts. So I went 4 quarts to 1 gallon. Now I can just multiply, and this one's not a calculator problem. 5 times 4 is 20, times 2 is 40. So I have 40 pints. Now you try example 6. Okay, how'd you do? We had to cancel, we had to go from gallons to quarts, then from quarts to pints, and then from pints to cups. And yes, when you buy a gallon of milk, you get 16 1-cup servings out of that. It's not a bad number to kind of remember either, because sometimes that number comes in handy, that there's 16 cups in a gallon. Okay, the last thing we're going to be doing is estimating with compatible numbers. Now if you remember, this means we're going to do some division. We know that if we are going to go from inches to feet, we're going to have to put the inches on the bottom. And we know that there's 12 inches to a foot. Now I'm estimating because I'm not going to take 148 divided by 12. I need to think of a number that is a multiple of 12 that's really close to 148. And if you recall from your multiplication facts, 144 is 12 times 12. So my estimate here is going to be about 12. Okay, now I'm going to do the same kind of thing over here. Oh, I should put this over 1, I'm sorry. Seconds, we know it's over 1. I want to get to hours. Now, we learned that there are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. Now, what number that's a multiple of 3,600 is really, really close to 3,540? Well, you know what? We are really, really, really going to kind of cheat. And we're really, really, really going to estimate, all right. We're going to say that 3,540 is really, really, really close to 3,600. And now, my answer is going to be 1. I just lost a page. Sorry. I have to delete it and find. There we go. Found it back. All right. This time, you hit pause. You try it. All right. Again, I'm going to go with a number that's really, really close to a multiple of 12. That's really, really, really close to 119. That's going to be, I hope you're saying it, 120. And my answer is going to be approximately 10 feet. Again, hit pause and you try 4. All right. We know that we have to have ounces in the denominator position. And now we know that our conversion is 16. What multiple of 16 is really, really, really close to 52? Well, that would be 48. So I'm going to get approximately 3 pounds. And that is estimating with compatible numbers using dimensional analysis. And believe it or not, we are finally done with lesson 5-2B. Yep, I know it's hard, so make sure you ask questions, and we'll keep on practicing and keep on trying. And for now, it's Scouting out.